We've gained our resources, and we'll go ahead and each draw a card. And we have Arwen and Eothane. Nice! For our Rohan deck, we'll go ahead and play Eothane using 2 resources from Grimbjorn, and 1 from Elfhelm, and 1 from Gildor. Then what we're going to do is use the second resource from Gildor to go ahead and draw another card, and we have a Westfold Horse Breeder. We need to get that blue resource over here. For our Hobbit deck, the first thing we're going to do is exhaust the Master of the Forge. We'll draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. I think we'll go ahead and grab Song of Hope so we can get more for Mary's ability. We'll be able to put another song on him. Cool. And then we'll go ahead and exhaust the Warden of Healing, heal 1 point of damage from Grimbjorn, and we'll do 1 from Sam as well. Next, we'll play Arwen. We'll use 2 of Mary's resources for that, and then we'll also play the Song of Hope. We'll place that on Mary. Mary will now gain another willpower, so his total willpower will be 6. Let's go ahead and do some hard questing. We want to get to quest card 4, and I think we can after this round. So Eothane for 2, Gildor for a total of 5, Elfhelm for 7, and then Frodo for 9. We'll add Treebeard for 11. We'll add Bill the Pony for 12. We'll add Arwen for 14. She will give this additional shield over to Grimbjorn. We'll add 3 more, 15, 16, 17, and 2 more, 18, 19, to a total of 2 in the staging area. The first player, which is the Rohan deck, will go first. We have to draw 2 for the Rohan deck. And we first have Oppressive Forest. While the Oppressive Forest is in the staging area, each player cannot play more than 1 card per round. Ooh, that's bad. This is his second one. We have the Long Trailer. We know what that's like. Then this one is for the Hobbit deck. And we have Strange Woods. While Strange Woods is in the staging area, characters cannot be healed. We can't heal anymore. Okay. We have a total of 9 threat in the staging area. We quested for 19. That places 10 progress. 4 will go on to the Deep Gully. So that now goes into the victory display. And if we look here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Finally! It says here, after placing progress from the result of questing successfully, if there are X or more total victory points, which should be 10 for us, in the victory display, advance to stage 3A. He lifted his heavy eyes and saw, leaning over him, a huge willow tree, old and hoary. Enormous it looked, its sprawling branches going up like reaching arms with many long-fingered hands. When revealed, add Old Man Willow, Withy Window to the staging area, reveal X encounter cards where X is the number of players in the game -1. I don't like this great big tree. I don't trust it. Hark at it singing about sleep now. Old Man Willow cannot leave the staging area, but is considered to be engaged with each player and attacks each player in turn order during the combat phase. So it looks like here all we need to do to win is get 18 quest points and deal with that wonderful Old Man Willow in the staging area. Don't forget though, we have to resolve another encounter card, and this is revealed. So if it has a when revealed, or if it has surge, we have to deal with it. And of course it's a treachery card. Doomed 2. At the end of the phase, raise each player's threat by X, where X is the number of enemies in the staging area. Doomed 2. So we'll go from 35 to 37 for our Rohan deck, and from 24 to 26 for our Hobbit deck. We have both of these cards now also in the staging area. Old Man Willow. He is indestructible. What that means is if he gets a total of 12 points of damage, doesn't matter. He will still be out there and will still be attacking us. It is immune to player card effects, so I think that means when Grimbjorn does his ability, he can still attack Old Man Willow, but he doesn't get to reduce his shield. That's at least how I understand it. Forced. When Old Man Willow attacks, discard a random location from the victory display. The defending player raises his threat by X, where X is the location's victory points. Oh, gross! Also, we have Withy Window here. It's immune to player card effects, and players cannot win the game while this is in play. So we also have to quest through this. While Windy Willow is the active location, the first player reveals 1 additional card during the quest phase. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to try and push here. I'm hoping maybe 1 or 2 more rounds I can get through. So I am going to make Withywindle the active location, because then we can get it out and we can hopefully get those 18 quest points and win the game. That does mean we have a total of 2 enemies in the staging area. We're not going to engage the long trailer. We're going to leave him alone. We just have to remember that after the active location leaves play, this will attack the first player. However, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we can maybe quest right through it. Come on, we can do it. We are, though, going to have to resolve 2 attacks regardless. Old Man Willow is engaged with both players. So right now, the Rohan deck is the first player, so we'll give him a shadow card. He's attacking for 5. So yeah, you can imagine, we are going to exhaust Grimbjorn. He has actually a total of 5 shield, which is great. We have no shadow card effect, so that doesn't hurt him. We will spend 1 of Grimbjorn's resources, so he'll go from 3 down to 2, and he will get to attack, but from how I understand it, he does not reduce the shield for Old Man Willow. So he attacks for 5. Actually, he attacks for 4. You know what? That's stupid. He attacks for 4. That doesn't even go through his shield. So I'm not going to do that. Let's give him his resource back. That's silly. Instead, what we'll do is we will exhaust Armor Destrier so we have him ready again. Because now the Old Man Willow will attack our Hobbit deck, and we have Grimbjorn ready again. He will exhaust to defend. Oh, we do have a shadow effect. Return the attacking enemy to the staging area. That's fine. He's already in there. Okay, so now we do have 2 enemies in the staging area, so that means we have to increase our threats by 2, plus by the 1 for ending the turn, so a total of 3. That is going to put our Rohan deck all the way up to 40. Oof. Our Hobbit deck will move all the way up to 29. Just so you guys can see, this is what is in the staging area right now. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 threat in the staging area. And we're going to draw 3 encounter cards next turn. I don't know. And we need to get 18 quest points. This is going to be interesting. We have refreshed all of our characters. We've gone ahead and gained all of our resources. Let's go ahead and draw our cards. And we have Elrond's Council and Song of Kings. Oh, okay. Not terrible. Now, I am realizing, you guys, I totally could have attacked Old Man Willow. I had Gildor and Glorian ready, but I decided I'm not going to try and even do damage to him. I'm just going to try and push through here. So that's why I didn't even do that. Don't want to waste your time. So we'll exhaust our Master of the Forge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, the only one we have is Ent Draft. Okay. We're going to spend 1 resource from Frodo to play the Song of Kings. And we're going to place that on Merry. Merry will gain 1 of the willpower and actually 1 shield, because don't forget, he'll be a leadership hero with a mount. That gives him +1 shield. Not that we're going to use him to defend, but I'll just keep that just in case. Also with Ent Draft, we'll go ahead and place that on Grimbjorn. The first thing we're going to do with the Rohan deck is spend Gildor and Glorian's resource. We'll flip this card and we have Greenbold. That is not bad. We're going to immediately play him, spending 2 out of the 6 resources from Grimbjorn, so we can put him out. Hey, 2 more willpower is 2 more willpower. Then I think we've got to take a chance. We're going to go ahead and play Gandalf. That's going to cost 3 plus 2 more. That's all of our resources. But he's going to give us 4 more questing. We'll also use his ability to reduce our threat by 5. So we'll go back down to 35, just in case something bad happens here. Then moving to the questing phase, our Rohan deck will go ahead and play the Elrond's Council. Reduce his threat by 3, all the way down to 32. Wow, that was an awesome turn from a threat perspective. And we're going to give +1 willpower over to Merry. Merry's going to have an insane amount of willpower. 8 to be exact. We're going to go ahead and quest with pretty much everyone. Frodo for 2, Treebeard for 4, Bill for 5, we'll wait on him, Sam for 8, Pippin for 10, the Warden of Healing, since we can't heal anyone anyways, for 11, and then 2 from Arwen, 12, 13, and we'll place this shield on Grimbjorn. We'll add Eothane for 15, Gildor for 18, Elfhelm for 20, Grimbeorn for 22, and then Gandalf for 26. And we'll be able to add 8 to that if we want. Let's go ahead and flip. And we have Grasping Root. That's going to add 3 threat. So that's the first card for the Hobbit deck. Here's the second one for the Hobbit deck. Surge. I hate the word surge. When revealed, discard all progress in each location in the staging area. If there is a non-unique active location, randomly choose a location in the staging area. Okay, it is a unique location. Oh, that's awesome. So, and I don't have any progress on the locations in the staging area, so this just fizzles. But we got to draw another one. This is still the Hobbit's card. No, this is a peril. Remove a questing hero you control from the quest and attach Song of Sleep to that hero. Counts as a condition attachment with the text. Limit 1 per hero. Treat that hero's printed text as if it was blank. Okay, we'll go ahead and put that on Pippin. We have to. So we've reduced our total questing by 2. Okay, we have one more card we have to have. Tom! Tom is amazing. I love when Tom shows up. Hey ho, Tom Bombadil. Okay, Tom, when revealed, choose a player. We get to have him committed to the quest. That's amazing. That just added 3. We'll go ahead and give him to the Rohan deck. Oh my gosh, could that have come at a better time? I don't think so. We'd quested for a total of 26. We lost Pippin, so that puts us down to 24. But now we add Tom. That's 25, 26, 27. Then we'll go ahead and late send Mary. He adds a total of 8, so that puts us at 35. Is that going to be enough? Let's see. We have a total of 15 threat in the staging area. That means we quested for a total of 20. 20 minus the 5 from Withy Windle, that's 15. Ah, you guys, we were so close. We needed 18. So we just need 3 more progress, but that means we did not complete the quest. I'll place the 15 progress here, and I am realizing I already missed one thing. When Old Man Willow attacked last time, each of our characters should have increased their threat by the victory points of one of the cards in the victory display. So this is for the Rohan deck. Theirs is going to be X, which is 2, and that gets put in the discard pile. And the Hobbit deck will be X, which is 2. So our Rohan deck will go from 32 to 34, and our Hobbit deck will go from 29 to 31. Oh man, 31, that's terrible. And you guys, I am so sorry. It is so hard to keep track of all of this when you're playing solo sometimes. I just looked at this card. We have the Oppressive Forest. We could only play 1 card each round. So I'm going to have to reduce the total amount that we quested for by 2, because I shouldn't have been able to play Grimbold. I played Gandalf, definitely would have preferred Gandalf. So our questing should have gone from only 15 total to 13. Also for the Hobbit deck, we will not have been able to play Ent Draft. I still think what we're going to do is we are now going to travel to the Strange Woods. Let's get that out. That's 3 threat out of the staging area. Moving to the encounter phase, we're then going to have the Rohan deck engage the Grasping Root. But that means we have to increase our threat by his attack, thanks to the other location in the staging area, the Deep Gully. Okay? This is annoying. It's so hard to keep track of all this. But that is now engaged with our Rohan deck. We now have to deal one of our characters a total of 4 damage, because there's still 4 locations in the victory display, soon to be 2, which is a bummer. So we're going to do all 4 damage to our Gandalf card. He's gone, but he's exhausted anyways, and he's going to go away at the end of the round. So that's totally fine. So now technically, this Old Man Willow is in the staging area, but I have it here for video purposes so you guys can see. We're going to place shadow cards on both of these. We're going to go ahead and defend. How do I want to do this? So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to exhaust Grimbeorn to defend and immediately use his Armor Destrier to ready him so that we can discard this shadow card. Because remember, Old Man Willow is still considered to be engaged with the player, even though it's technically in the staging area. And we got rid of a shadow effect, whatever that is. Wonderful. But this one will still resolve the shadow effect. It's attacking for 3. There is no shadow effect. Doesn't do anything to Grimbeorn. He does not have his resources, so he cannot attack back, but he is ready again. However, this time, when Old Man Willow attacks, we'll defend with Tom Bombadil, and Tom will take 2 points of damage. That doesn't even make sense. Come on. The tree should not be able to do any damage to Tom. Now the tree is considered to be engaged with the Hobbit deck. So we'll go ahead and place a card here. We'll use Treebeards, 2 resources to ready him. And then we'll defend with him. So he's got 3 shield to the 5 attack. No shadow effect, so Treebeard takes 2 points of damage. Not terrible. On this side then, we'll go ahead and attack with Gildor for 2, Grimbeorn for 4, that's 6, and the Westfold Outrider for 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. This Grasping Root is toast. I did almost forget again. We need to discard 2 cards from the victory display. So this one is for the Rohan deck, increased threat by 2. This one is for the Hobbit deck, increased threat by 2. And now all these walls of trees are going to be back into the encounter deck. So looking here at the end of this round, the Rohan deck is at 40 threat, and the Hobbit deck is at 33. We'll pop each one up by 1 to end the round. I'll generate resources and refresh everyone. And I'm also going to reshuffle the encounter deck because Tom came out. Thank you, Tom. We've now generated our resources. Let's go ahead and draw our 2 cards. And we have Mustering of the Rohirrim and a Song of Travel. And I can't forget I can only draw 1 card. And the only other thing that I forgot, you guys, that I could have potentially done is use the Song of Hope. I could have spent up to 3 resources from Merry. Merry's loaded with resources. I could have added 3 to his willpower. But even if I'd done that, we'd only be at a total of 16, so we would not have completed the quest anyhow. So I just need to remember this time. Don't forget that while the Oppressive Forest is in the staging area, we can only play 1 card per round. So rough. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the Rohan deck play another Gandalf. We'll reduce their threat by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just think if we hadn't done that before, I think we'd be dead. And then we will go ahead and play the Song of Travel on Merry, which will give him another willpower. Yeah, and I'm not going to forget the Song of Hope this time. We're questing with the Rohan deck a total of 13. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. With our Hobbit deck, we'll add 2 for 15, 16, 17, 18, adding the +1 shield for Grimbeorn, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. But just so that you guys know the total amount, and so I don't forget, we're not going to do this yet technically, but this is going to help me remember. If we add Merry, Merry has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're going to go right ahead, 9, 10, and 11. We will use these 3 resources to add +3 to his willpower, so his willpower is 11. That means the Hobbit deck here is questing for 20 once we put Merry in. That's insane. And we have 13 on the other side. That's 33. So hopefully we'll be at 33, but if anything happens to all the characters that are questing, it won't include Merry. We have only 9 threat in the staging area, so that feels pretty good. So our first card, Wall of Trees. Every time, you guys, I always draw walls of trees. They're always trying to get in my way. Don't I have Treebeard? Can't he just command the trees to go away? I guess it's not his forest. This is not Fanghorn, so I can't give him too hard of a time. And another long trailer. And that's all we need to draw, because Withywindle is already out. So now is when I technically added Merry in for our total questing. So we're at 33. In the staging area, we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That means we placed a total of 23 progress. Now the first 4 has to go on the Wall of Trees. Then the next 3 here on the Strange Woods, which is the active location. And we have more than enough to complete Stage 3B. Whew, finally. Tom Bombadil bursts out laughing. "Well, my little fellows," says he, stooping so that he can peer into their faces, "you shall come home with me. The table is all laden with yellow cream honeycomb and white bread and butter. Goldberry is waiting. Time enough for questions around the supper table. You follow after me as quick as you are able." With that, he picked up his lilies, and then with a beckoning wave of his hand, went hopping and dancing along the path eastward, still singing loudly and nonsensically. Resolution. If there are at least 12 damage tokens on Old Man Willow, the players have earned the Old Bogey Stories boon card. Totally did not earn that. Sorry, you guys. I didn't have a chance. When I realized that he was immune to player card effects, there was no way Grimbjorn was going to be able to do his attack sufficiently against him, so I decided to just try and push to the end. Kind of worked, it kind of didn't. It took us 2 rounds. Mary really helped us with his 11 questing. That was insane. We actually did okay for victory points thanks to Withy Windle. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A total of 9 points for this quest. I think that's pretty good. We can go ahead and place this on our scenario completed sheet. Now, technically this sheet has spaces for 18 quests. We are playing with the 2 print on demands, so I'll have to fudge the last 2 where to put them. But hey, look at this, 9 and 3. Sorry about the different colored pens. I couldn't find my black pen. That might bug some people. If that does, let me know. I'll try and print a new one. Regardless, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. I am having a blast. I hope you guys are too. I'll see you back at the Hobbit Saga, and then we'll go to the next print on demand, which I believe is called Fog of the Barrow Downs. Thanks again, and I will see you all at the next stop.